Hi, and welcome to my Creative Critical Reflections series. Just a bit of a self-introduction. My name is Amanda, and I am my team's editor. Now, some backstory regarding our final film opening product. What we have now as our final product is not at all what we had envisioned, planned, and even started with. We actually ended up switching our product halfway through this project because after desperately trying to make our original idea work, we came to the harsh conclusion that it just wasn't going to work out, and we really didn't know how to execute our original storyline properly. So we completely switched it and we drafted a new idea, which is our new storyline. All right, so now finally moving into the actual critical reflection. The first question is, how does your product user challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? Our final product definitely reinforces and uses conventions to its advantage. For instance, our main subject, which is our main character, Hannah, she has this unfolding love obsession, and she unfolds it in a very girly manner. Apart from, Googling how to kidnap, she's like making these posters with hearts and ribbons, and she, makes a poster and puts her face next to the boy's face with "I love you forever." That's a way of unfolding a love obsession where you would stereotypically assume it's a girl doing all that. You wouldn't ever envision like a young teenage boy unfolding his like love obsession in that manner with pink hearts and pink ribbons. Also, we're reinforcing conventions by having a girl be the one that's obsessed with a love interest, because traditionally and stereotypically we see love obsessions in film unfold more with younger girls than younger males. Now, another way in which having our main subject be a young girl reinforces conventions is that she is on social media, and like her social media presence and stalking this guy on social media kind of drives her more into the depths of her like insanity, which is, causing this whole obsession. And once again, traditionally, stereotypically, social media obsessions and the influence of social media is more associated with younger girls than it is with younger guys, although it does affect both age groups and genders. Also, statistically, young girls are shown to have a more active social media presence than any other age group or gender. Now, ways in which we actually coded the film itself to follow this, psychological thriller genre, also to reinform this like indie film feel that we want to create with our movie. We use the music from an indie rock band, Arctic Monkeys, and we use their song "I Want to Be Yours." Now, moving into the second part of the question, which is, how does our product represent social groups or social issues? The social group that is definitely being represented by a product is young girls, especially since our main subject is a young girl, and she's doing things like going on social media, which appeal the most to this social group. The social issues in which we cover with our film are, addiction to the internet and social media, mental health, and this including obsession and addiction. In which we represent this social group and these particular social issues is by representing them through our main character, Hannah. Her mental instability is put on display by having her obsession grow throughout the film opening and showing how it starts from her creating this shrine for Alex, the boy she's obsessed with, to her Googling how to kidnap someone. And now our social issues that we target with this film are very important and very critical, especially in this day and age, because young girls especially are very influenced by having a presence in social media. And it doesn't have to go to an extreme of having a social media addiction. Just being somewhat active on social media can influence everything from the way you perceive yourself to how you perceive your own life. But the continuously growing online presence from teenagers every single day, these are topics that definitely need to be covered in more films. And that's what gives our film more deeper meaning than just being a psychological thriller, because it covers things that are reality for a lot of people. A lot of people do grow obsessions due to social media. Mental health is also a topic that's being more and more discussed every day. And every day more forms of media are covering the matter of mental health, including films. So overall, to sum up the answer to this first question, our movie definitely reinforces the use of conventions by having our main character be a young girl, on social media, she's obsessive, pretty much following more traditional stereotypes, but it does reinforce conventions. And we address the social group of teenagers, young adults, but particularly female teenagers and young adults. And we're addressing social issues involving addiction to the internet, social media, mental health, within mental health, mental instability, and obsessions. So With that, I'm concluding my first CCR. I hope you enjoyed the watch and stay tuned for the next one.